Hi, my name is Roslyn, and for my Math 106 final, I want to talk to you about social media. Yes, the thing that you are using right now. Since the dawn of time, influence has been something used time and time again, from childhood to adulthood. But what if we found the key to influence? What if we knew how to capture every second of every human's attention? Social media, since its creation in 1997, was originally used to create lists of connections and send messages within networks, influence that inner circle. But what if there is a formula to social media success and its control? Is it truly a science? Or better said, mathematical reasoning to it? Let's try and see. There are a variety of different steps that different sources say will work. The way that they work is that there are set percentages of what you should be using your online content for and how you should distribute it. The first one we're going to talk about is the 70-20-10 rule. The second is the 4-1-1 rule. The third is the 5-3-2 rule. These all tell us the percentages of content you should need to be successful. There is a very important aspect to consider though when doing these equations. There are some exceptions. They almost always have three of the following: looks, money, and quality. We'll call these the lucky hues. Do they have to follow this formula too? Or do they get lucky off of the lucky hues, which are an equation in and of themselves? So let's talk more in depth about what each of our esteemed sources say will help me reach stardom. So the first one talks about the 70-20 formula. Content that builds your brand, 70%. Content shared from other sources, 20%. Content that's self-promotional, 10%. So what exactly does that look like? Let's say I'm a gaming channel. 70% would be used to promote what my channel is all about, show my personality to hopeful advisors, and post what I'm trying to create my platform about. More fun and engaging. 20% would be used to promote content that is not really integrated with mine, but might look like a collaboration with another user to show that I'm not the only one. This is very popular amongst YouTube creators. The last one would be 10%, which is self-promotional. This looks like merch, tours, or collaborations with larger brands. This is often seen with beauty influencers. They're able to collaborate with companies to spread their name and platform. Influence. Let's now look into the next two categories of how to create a better social media presence. The 4-1-1 rule is also a good way to look into how to get a better social media presence, more specifically when selling. 4 posts for 4 entertaining/educational posts. 1 soft sell post. A soft sell post helps form a connection between the brand and the customer. In these posts, you plant seeds that shoppers should buy from you. And 1 hard sell posts. These are to convince the customer to make a purchase. These often include detailed product information and usually create a sense of urgency. The last one that we would consider is the 5-3-2 rule. We see it like 5 posts that are included to share anything. Sharing other creators' postings or resharing create social networks. For example, if you share about another company's product and they see it and share it, more connections. 3 posts about your platform more specifically, and 2 posts that are more fun, personable, and show your personality. So now that we see 3 specific versions of formulas, I'm going to pick just one. Let's pick the 70-20-10 and look at the most popular creators on 2 of the most popular social media platforms, TikTok and Instagram. We've chosen Charli D'Amelio and Bella Poarch, as well as on Instagram, Kylie Jenner and Selena Gomez. Now let's see if they follow the same formula or if they fall under the lucky you category. The first person that we have here is Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner is the daughter of Kris Jenner and as well as a part of the Kardashian clan. When we start looking at her page, more of her page is catered towards her brand. There at the beginning, we see all of the tags for the businesses. She typically does not tend to share much of her personal life, but rather share tiny aspects. She is more catered in that soft sell, hard sell, with the other formulas that we spoke about, but overall, Kylie Jenner does not tend to stick to the 70-20-10 formula, but rather off of her fame. Again, looking at Selena Gomez, another child celebrity, she tends to stick more to the 70-20-10 formula. She posts about herself, she posts about her brand, as well as in collaboration with other creators. She does a better job with it, seeing that Instagram is a little bit trickier to get that engagement on. Next, we have Bella Poarch on TikTok. Just scrolling through her page, a majority of her posts actually cater around herself, either through her day-to-day or just a small selfie every now and then. But she does have brand deals that she does post about. Again, another ad, but mainly just herself, another ad. We don't see too much of collaboration from her page, but she definitely does stick more towards user-friendly. And we have Charli D'Amelio, who here, looking at her page, is probably the most catered towards the 70-20-10 plan. She posts a lot about herself, about her brand collaborations, like here, and she posts a lot with her friends. Her day-to-day mainly sticks to that formula. It does help that she has had a lot of success before. She is currently the most followed person on the app, but she certainly does seem to stick to this type of style, which seems to work for her. So now that we have seen examples of what it might look like after all that information, different types of formulas used, I think it's safe to say there is not one formula to success. Like everything in the world, social media is constantly changing. There's so much to take into account. As I stated earlier, the "lucky you" category seemed to stand true. Things that do get me questioning, though, is the fact that I have very much posted with my personal page in association with the 70-20-10 rule, and yet I have not blown to the caliber of these successful people. Have I been a part of the unlucky few that have not been launched into stardom? Is it awaiting me? Do I lack the "lucky you" qualifications? Or is the entire formula askewed? Thank you so much for watching this video. Take care, brush your hair, have a great finals week, have a great summer, and thank you.